Welcome back to another episode of WINJECT. It's NAZIA KHATUN here from Fitness Reborn at UK. And most of us, depending where you are in the world, we are on the festive holidays. And today I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about how to get back on track after, in my life right now, I've just been slobbing a lot. I've been eating a lot, and I've been exercising as well. And I want to quickly just share some tips that I've been implementing in my lifestyle in the last 2 weeks. And I've been helping clients as well for them to get back on track. So when we come off routine, right, let's just go straight into it. It's a bit chaotic. One of the things that I try to stick to is the simplest thing. The easiest thing for me, by the way, is getting my backside up from bed and going to the gym in the morning. That's not easy for everyone. That's my advice. So it's easy for me, okay? Find something that's super efficient for you. Find something that's easy for you to manage without too much thought process that goes with it. So it doesn't feel like a chore, and stick to it. So I'll give you an example. The last 2 weeks, I have taken some time off work because I needed it. I've been resting loads. I've been eating loads. I've completely gone on track. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, by the way. Please do not attach guilt, shame, or like you're not doing it enough. This is a time for you to just wind down. It's the end of the year. Chill out. You need the break. We've gone through 2 years of extreme exhaustion. People are facing different traumas, experiences, circumstances, grieving, losses, whatever it is. So this is not the time to be strict on yourself when it comes to a period when you're meant to be enjoying time off, enjoying foods that make you happy, time with your family. So just be a bit compassionate to yourself. We only have like probably 5 days maybe till we enter the new year. So in the next 5 days, maybe just try and get back into some shape or form of bringing back things that make you feel good with routine. Okay. Now, exercise for me is something it's embedded in my blood. It's something that I've been practicing for ages. That could be going out for a walk. That could be going out for a run. That could be doing a 10-minute workout at home. It's totally up to you what you do that's easy for you, okay? So that's number one. While we are in the period of the holidays, our sleep routine is going to be totally whacked, right? Because we want to stay up and watch Home Alone and Disney cartoons. I don't know what you guys want to watch, but try now in the next 5 days, going to bed a bit early. Okay, so those 2 things. And the last one I'm going to say to you is hydration, water, looking after your skin, looking after your organs is going to be so crucial. How you finish the next 4 to 5 days is how you're going to enter the new year. So that's out of the way. And the next part of this live, I want to just reassure some people that need to hear this message. Being in the fitness industry, for me, I see the trend all the time. We spoke about this with Mark Jenkins and myself in the last live, and the week before that, I told you guys some basic information about the fitness industry and how they profit our insecurities. This year, more now than ever before, choose to focus on your mental health. Choose to focus on self-love. Those are your 2 key goals for 2020. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a vision, get pen and paper and start writing these things down now, because without your body, mate, without the vehicle that you live and sleep in, without this vehicle that you are born into and you're going to go to the grave with, your other areas of your life will be, how we call it, mismanaged, not up to par. Anything that you do for yourself, for your mind, for your body, for your health and your well-being means you increase productivity and energy in other areas of your life. That could be work. That could be your relationship. That could be having a high energy to be able to walk around after your kids, running around after your children. I have a 2-year-old nephew, okay? I'm just very, very grateful every day that when he comes into my apartment or when I get to spend time with him, I'm able to actually run after him. Those little legs are really, really fast, okay? So as an adult, for me to keep up with my nephews and my future children. It's a duty I need to serve for myself. Going back to this idea that this vehicle needs to be looked after, I think a lot of us get very confused on how to train and how to eat. Simplicity breeds sophistication. Keep everything very simple. You don't have to spend 20 to 50 pounds signing up to a membership for a gym membership. Your body is in fact the first gym that you possess. It's priceless. Learn how to work your body, and with that, when you change your physical body here, your mind changes as well. And it just takes one step at a time for you to build the bigger picture. Okay, so let me just give you some practical solutions that you guys can actually implement from now till the new year. And that is, in the next 4 days, we'll be going out getting drunk, partying on New Year's Day. This is the most sacred time for you to enter the new year. I do not ever want to wake up experiencing a headache or a hangover. Thankfully for me, I don't drink. I will start the night before New Year's Eve, just getting pen and paper and just writing down who I want to become in the next year. And I've done this for the last 6 years, more so in the last 3 years. And I'll create a calendar. Every month I will theme a calendar, that could be like for January, it will be focusing on my self-love. What does self-love look like? What will self-love do? Maybe February, I will theme it as adventure. What does adventure look like? How do I want to step into adventure? What excites me? What brings me joy? What that does, those little things I've just said to you, it takes you away from this idea that you need to be on the bandwagon with people who are in this frantic mode to lose the holiday weight, becoming amazing for the new year. That doesn't work anymore. It's already a setup for failure. And I'll explain to you how. The psychology, even with the words that you use to yourself, is already damaging. Okay, so for example, losing weight. Your brain doesn't understand the word lose because as humans, we are here to win. DJ Khaled says this so beautifully. Winning, okay? It's all about winning for him in his song. DJ Khaled, he pops up and he just uses his famous line, winning, right? Your brain, there's a part of your brain that's called the reptilian part, okay? When you set yourself a goal that says lose weight, there is no specific amount that you want to drop first. And secondly, the word lose in itself is not registered well in that part of the brain, because what happens, the reptilian part of the brain, that's a negative stem of your brain, and the logical part of your brain are now in battle. The logical part of your brain is the one that's responsible for logic, rational, and imagination. It's the future pace. So though you write down lose weight, the reptilian part of the brain goes, but I don't like losing. So it goes into a conflict. So you need to change the language that you use. So instead of saying lose, you write down drop. These are small little things that you have to pay attention to that the fitness industry has never taught you and never will. This is why educating people on the membership site, even with the thing that you hear all the time, is damaging to your psyche, is damaging to your well-being, is damaging to your subconscious mind as well. So focus on how you are talking to yourself. Focus on what you are waking up every single day with, the thought, and what you would like to feel like in the next year. So last year, I wanted to end this year with a high. My calendar, I haven't got it with me. I have a picture of myself, and it's like an affirmation that says, December 2021 is the best year of my life. We don't know I didn't know how 2021 would have ended like, but I feel like I'm already on a high because you're affirming what you've written down right at the beginning. And the human spirit is amazing because whatever you want, you will get. And that starts with, what do you want for yourself? How are you going to treat your body? How are you going to treat your mind? How are you going to treat your soul? Don't forget to nourish your soul, okay? Because it's important. When the soul is happy, you are happy. When the human is happy, the brain is happy, okay? Please feel free to ask any questions. The other part of this is also understanding your routine, your morning routine and your evening routine is going to be crucial in the first 2 weeks of the new year. How you start is how you will go along, okay? So start strong, start differently this year or in 2022, if something hasn't worked last year or the year before that, look at it carefully, analyze it, and then create a strategy to help you to rewire the parts of your brain to get to the goal that you want. This stuff is so, how do I say it? Fulfilling when I teach this to clients, because it's like an eye opener when they learn that there is a new way, that there is a different way to get to their end goal. And it doesn't matter how you get there. Somebody might get there in 8 weeks, somebody might get there in 8 months, right? But it's how consistent you are to the plan, is how consistent you are to yourself. Like, there's one thing I know about me when it comes to the game of fitness. I'm super dedicated. I'm super consistent. I don't care if I put on a bit of weight, if I don't look like the normal personal trainers. What I do know about myself is when I get up in the morning, I'll still crush it. My mindset is the thing that will keep me going. I'm not really chasing an aesthetic look anymore. That was back in the days, falling into the trap, the honey trap of the fitness world, trying to make me something that I'm not. Was I happy back then? Hell no. Am I happier now? Hell yes. So the idea is for you to find the fine line of the silver lining of happiness. And that's all what we should all be chasing. However, your happiness doesn't come from just waking up late, going to sleep late. It doesn't come from eating junk every single day. It doesn't come from drinking fizzy drinks and soda every day. It doesn't come from talking ill about yourself every day. There has to be a point where you say, I'm done. I'm done with being this way. And every time you feel a certain way, always come back to the baseline, the foundation of moving your body. Your body is vibrating with energy and good stuff, and the way you treat it is what you're going to get out in your reality as well. So with that, I want you guys to really take some time out. If you can't do it the next 3 days because you are caught up with the festive period, family, enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Be in the moment. I did a video the other day saying stop counting calories in 5 years' time, or even next year. You're not going to remember how many calories you burnt off by excessively exercising. But what you are going to remember is that you were there with your family members. You had time with them. You were privileged enough to have them with you. Pictures will show whatever it is that you did in that time. So be present. You are the gift. Honor yourself. Be compassionate. Be loving. And with that, until next week, NAZIA KHATUN on WINJECT Studios. Take care.
Podcast is brought to you by WINJECT Studios. We are an all-in-one educational platform for podcasters that revolutionizes how hosts leverage content to increase engagement with listeners, downloads, and income. We come together to focus on community, collaboration, and collective impact. For more information on how you can interact directly with our hosts, access exclusive live content with offers you can't get anywhere else from our official partners, join our purpose-driven community by visiting www.winject.com. If you're ready to build a career doing what you love, then we're ready to see you there.